from New Hanover County Schools Television, powered by students. This is your school news.
Welcome to Your School News. I'm Maggie Caudle.
And I'm Brayton Kilborn. Topping our newscast, College Park students learn about people of the past. New Hanover County Schools Special Education Division launches public service announcements. New Hanover High School to pilot the College Board's Advanced Placement Program.
Our top story this week. Built in 1771, the Burgwin Wright House is the only structure in Wilmington from the colonial era open to the public. Built for merchant, planter, and government official John Burgwin, the house today offers a unique opportunity to view a fine example of Georgian architecture and experience what life was like during pre-revolutionary Wilmington. As part of their People of the Past history lessons, the students from College Park Elementary got a chance to tour the house. With the report is Bobby Blue.
Students at College Park Elementary traveled back in time last week as they explored the colonial Burgwin Wright House and Gardens. The students were thrilled to learn about the history of the estate and tour its many unique features.
So obviously they love the rooms in the house. They love getting a chance to see we're fully furnished with 18th and 19th century antiques, which a lot of adults don't get to see in their life, let alone kids, so they always love getting to see all the old furniture. And then when we talk about some of the enslaved workers and then some of the other types of people here on the property, we actually talk a little bit about childhood in the 18th century too. So they get to play with different colonial toys and games.
The first location that students visited was the lavish colonial-style garden. The garden is separated into a number of distinct locations, including an orchard filled with fig and pomegranate trees, a kitchen garden, 2 terraced gardens, and a rose garden. Students learned that back in colonial times, enslaved people would tend to the plants and vegetables. Inside the house, students were welcomed into the kitchen where they learned how to make coffee. They then moved on to the parlor, which acted as a space for entertaining. The furniture could be moved in and out of the parlor to make room for dancing. Students also got to see the library and home office, where paintings of colonial leaders and historic figures lined the walls. Once upstairs, the students got to see what the bedrooms in the house were like. They learned that enslaved people slept in the hallways outside of the bedrooms, so if they were needed during the night, they'd be readily available. To everyone's surprise, the dining room was located upstairs rather than downstairs like it is in most homes today. It was designed this way to provide good lighting and a scenic view of the trees. Back downstairs, the students were able to explore the basement. Before it was a colonial estate, the Burgwin Wright House was once a jail. The jail burned down in 1768 and the lot remained vacant until the Burgwins bought the property in 1771. Inside, a mock jail was set up, which included a mannequin prisoner inside. The students finished off their amazing trip by walking through the courtyard and taking in all the beautiful architecture. They even got to play with colonial toys such as yo-yos and a cup and ball. Altogether, everyone had a wonderful time, and their trip to the Burgwin Wright House is not one that will soon be forgotten. Reporting for Your School News, this is Bobby Blue.
October is National Disability Employment Awareness Month. To celebrate National Disability Employment Awareness Month, the New Hanover County School Special Education and Related Services Division is launching 3 public service announcements, PSA. These PSAs are designed to showcase how the district partners with area businesses to assist in preparing high school students with disabilities in transitioning into the community by participating in paid and unpaid internships. Area industry and food services such as K&W, Cafeteria, Walmart, McDonald's, Fenner Drives, and many other welcome New Hanover County school students in these internships and have even offered permanent employment in some cases.
How's it been going?
So far we've had nothing but success. To see the kids every day come in and certainly have a sense of accomplishment and do a job well done, it's very enriching to not only the kids but also to all of us around here. They've become part of our family here at Fenner. We gave them shirts, and they come in with their shirts on and they have big smiles on every day, and just to see them come in and go right to work. They don't wait to be assigned to do a task. They come in and they go right to work. They see their job station set up and they go right there. And for them to go to break, come back to break on time and on schedule, they know exactly what's expected of them. And again, they're doing a fantastic job, and we couldn't be happier.
This year's National Disability Employment Awareness Month theme is Inclusion Drives Innovation. For additional information, contact the Special Education and Related Services Division at 910-254-4454 or via email julie.askew@newhanovercountyschools.net.
Staying on that same subject, as part of a North Carolina Disabilities Employment Awareness Month, the New Hanover County Schools Transition Advisory Team will hold the 2017 Transition Fair for parents and students with disabilities and special needs. The fair will be held on Tuesday, October 26th, beginning at 9:30 a.m. at Cape Fear Community College, Union Station. Admission is free and no registration is required. Wilmington area agencies and employers will be available to speak with students and parents. Evening events start at 4:30 p.m., with agencies available to speak with students and parents until 7 o'clock p.m. There will also be evening breakout sessions. The fair is designed to expose students and parents to the employment and educational opportunities as well as the community services that are available to them in the greater Wilmington area.
New Hanover High School is among the first schools in the nation selected to pilot the College Board's Advanced Placement with WE Service program, the result of an innovative partnership with the international organization WE. The program is designed to help teachers integrate service learning opportunities into their AP courses while allowing students who complete the program requirements to earn a recognition on their educational testing service score reports. Nicolette Johnson, AP Studio Art 2D design teacher at New Hanover, will pilot the program. Angela Jeffrey, academically and intellectually gifted specialist, will coordinate the AP with the WE service program. Ms. Johnson will have the opportunity to provide feedback on the program to inform future course development.
This is Your School News on cable and online. Look for our blue logo for all the latest news online at www.nhcs.net.
Welcome back to Your School News. I'm Britton Kilborn. It isn't always easy for students to get involved in a sport that is both fun and beneficial to their school performance. Lucky for second graders at Williams Elementary School, tennis fits the bill. Tennis is a great sport for a person any age, but it is best to begin playing while you are young. On top of learning how to play a complex new sport, students will be able to apply the skills they learned back in the classroom.
So today what I'm doing is I'm just trying to spread the game a little bit and helping out, and I'm essentially teaching the forehand volley, learning how to rally, and really teaching a little bit more about spatial awareness, just ball recognition.
There are many developmental benefits to playing tennis. Students will learn how to problem solve, strategize, and most importantly, think outside the box. Tennis is a sport based on angles, geometry, and physics, making it the perfect activity for young children to improve their mental strength. The sport requires children to stop, assess the situation, and apply their own strategy to win. Additionally, children who participate in tennis are able to enhance their mental strength on and off the court. Practice makes perfect, and by practicing tennis every day, any child can gain an appreciation for learning a new, exciting skill.
Ogden students presented a check to the American Red Cross for $2,349.46 to help with Hurricanes Harvey and Irma. Students who participated in Donate a Dollar Spirit Week enjoyed Jersey Day, Sunglasses Day, Grade Level Color Day, Hat Day, and Spare Change Day. Other schools in our area also collected money and packed relief boxes for hurricane-ravaged areas. Eaton Elementary raised $3,600, Anderson raised $800, Bradley Creek raised $3,360, Myrtle Grove raised $845, Castlehane raised $537.44, Gregory raised $732.01 through a coin drive, and Live Oak Bank matched the school's donation up to $500.
The police are called to a health spa. Lying on the floor is the body of a murdered guest. As police search the spot, they find 5 clues written down by witnesses. They send the clues to Trask Middle School students to decipher. Solving a murder is perhaps not the first thing that springs to mind when thinking of math, yet as the Trask Middle School students discovered, it is integral to many of the methods police use to solve crime. The clues provided at this pretend crime scene required the students to use place value, reflection, rotation, translation, and time. For example, one clue was about a speeding car's skid marks. So to find out the exact cause of the evidence, the speed of the car, the math that describes the physics need to be run backwards. Students had to solve an inverse problem.
I think the math goals here at Trask are just to try and keep it as fun as possible for the students. A lot of students walk through the door hating math, grunting, so try to make it as fun and lively and moving around and doing as many games and activities as possible, so try to keep them as motivated.
The best part of the unit was seeing the Trask students become excited about learning. Students were engaged in the lesson and their interaction with other students was unbelievable. They learned not only math concepts, but that in the fight against crime, the secret weapon is mathematics.
Contemporary artist Kelsey Montague has inspired many people to take part in her art pieces. What has made her work so addictive is its interactive nature. These consist of giant paintings of wings that invite viewers to pose for photos and interact with her work. At Snipes Academy of Arts and Design, students created their own mural inspired by Montague. They worked together with the Snipes visual arts teacher, Catherine Halecki, who coordinated the interactive art event. Taking after the trend, they created large wings for students and staff to pose in front of. Snipes also adopted the hashtag #WhatLiftsYou. Students shared that they are inspired by their family and their friends. Others said that they are inspired by the things that they love to do, such as playing sports or creating art. The entire school had the opportunity to take part in this fun and unique learning experience.
Check out these trending pictures and stories on the school system's website. New Hanover County Schools celebrates National Disability Awareness Month. New Hanover High School selected to participate in College Board Advanced Placement, and ribbon cutting held at Porter's Neck Elementary School.
And always trending is Your School News on Facebook and Twitter.